Okay.
Oh, Lord.
What happened here?
Oh, Jesus. These stories.
What happened?
All right. Let me tell you what happened. Do you remember the old story with Toni Braxton and Chrisean Rock? And I said Tamar had invited Chrisean to come to her show. Mm-hmm. And then Chrisean ended up getting in a fight and punching Tamar's friend in the nose or whatever.
In physical.
In the physical. Mm-hmm. They said she was drunk and everything or whatever. Well, somebody did a video and Tamar didn't know they was taping it. Okay? Somebody backstage was taping and Tamar didn't know they was taping. So it was somebody on the slide. And they was doing a prayer circle. You know how before the show everybody join hands and they pray? Mm-hmm. Well, they was joining hands and they was praying. And during the middle of the prayer, Chrisean comes in and kind of disrupts the prayer. And Tamar looks up and she's like, oh, okay. And then she comes and stands between Toni and Tamar. And then she grabs Tamar's hand. She goes to grab Toni's hand. And Toni puts her hand behind her back.
Toni Braxton.
Yes. She don't want to hold her hand. Okay. So when that story came out, it hit the internet. Toni's no good. Why would you do that? That's wrong. You think you better than her. Why would you not grab her hand? Mm-hmm. It's doing a prayer. You making her look bad. I thought you was a nice person, Toni Braxton. You're a horrible human being. Toni.
Isn't that a group call?
You're right, Toni.
Okay. This is not the photo of it, though.
Yeah, that's her coming in. I thought I had the video, but...
Okay.
It's TMZ. You got the TMZ on there.
Okay.
The problem is that Tamar is always on social media. So Tamar gonna always answer back. Tamar don't never be quiet.
Right.
Well, you talking about her sister.
Exactly.
And she love her some Toni Braxton.
Uh-huh.
So she came and said, first of all, I'm paraphrasing, y'all not going to just talk about my sister like no dog. We were in the middle of prayer. First of all, I don't even know why they let her in. We praying. Why would you let somebody in the dressing room while we all standing and holding hands and praying?
Okay.
It's like in church. You get there late, those ushers don't let you come nowhere near that church.
Oftentimes.
You be trying to get in, you be peeping in the door, and the ushers be like this.
Nope, not now.
I just want to sit right now.
No, wait until this is over. Wait until prayer time is over. They real strict. Go ahead.
So she said, Toni don't even let nobody in. So she said, I got that from my sister. I don't know why they let somebody in. Then why would if you want to join the prayer line, just join the prayer line. Why you have to cut through the prayer line just so you can stand next to me and Toni?
Okay.
Can't you just come in and stand next to whoever the person is at the door? They not good enough for you to stand? She wants to stand next to... No, she's in the circle already.
Oh.
She walks through the circle to get to Toni and Tamar.
Oh, so she's already started out holding...
She wants to go in and go around and go to them and hold their hand.
But she had to go through it.
She had to go through the circle. Oh. So right there, that's already... So that's why Toni looked up and Toni was like, who is this? She don't know Chrisean. She never met her at this point. Uh-huh. So she was thinking, who is this coming in the dressing room, breaking the prayer line and coming over to me and Tamar? Then the third thing that Tamar said, my sister has lupus. She don't hold everybody's hand. Mm-hmm. She said that's an immune deficiency. Mm-hmm. She don't know who she is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So she said that's why she put her hand behind her back. She didn't want to hold her hand because she don't know who she is.
Right.
She said when we get sick and go to the hospital or whatever. My sister gets sick, that's it. Almost.
Right. It could take her life.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And then at the end, Toni Braxton went like this to her, like, okay, like, hi. So she said that was her way of trying to I didn't want to hold your hand, but how you doing?
Okay.
So she said, so y'all can stop this talking about my sister. Uh-huh. Now, I go a step further and say this. That is Toni Braxton. And the Toni Braxton. Yeah. If she don't want to hold your hand, she ain't got to hold your hand.
It's like Anita Baker. You would take up for her too.
Yes.
Put her hand like this.
And Diana Ross.
When somebody do their hand like this. You feel like you got doo-doo on you. That's just...
You walk in to hold Beyonce's hand. If she don't want to hold your hand.
Like this, you like... So Chrisean, is her name Chrisean? She's sloppy.
First of all,
messy, so she is going to talk about it.
Why should you even be in Toni Braxton's presence?
Why should you be? You really... Well,
that's Tamar's fault for putting Toni in that predicament.
It's so funny, though, because she really needed to be in the prayer circle. She needed to just stay in the middle.
That's true. That's true.
But go ahead.
So that was that one.
Okay.
Then the second part of this story, somebody actually got the video of James, Tamar's friend, with his tooth kind of broke and his face is messed up from when Chrisean hit him. And Chrisean's been saying she didn't hit him at all. Somebody hit the man because you can see it on video. Right. I believe Chrisean did hit him and she was drunk, but probably don't even remember.
So she's just messy.
She's messy. And I blame Tamar.
Why?
Toni Braxton should have never been in the presence of a Chrisean Rock.
Why was she even around there?
Why would Chrisean Rock be in the same dressing room with Toni Braxton?
Was this the same time that whole incident with the guy? Or is this a whole different time?
No, it's the same day. The same day.
So she's still around.
No, not with Tamar.
No, I mean at that time that they were doing their prayer.
Yes. And then Tamar said, and another thing, my sister don't be in the back with nobody during the middle of the concert. She stayed back there because it was my show. Toni Braxton don't sit. Toni Braxton is an A-list celebrity. Mm-hmm. Why would she just be sitting in the back dressing room with Chrisean Rock? That's Tamar's fault for putting Toni in that situation.
Well, that's why she feel like I'm going to say something.
Yeah, that's why she said something. Your sister is an A-list actress. That's like, let's just say me and you. All right? Mm-hmm. Let's say we go on and become celebrities. But I'm a bigger celebrity than you are.
Why you got to be a bigger one? Why can't I be the bigger
You want to be Toni Braxton and I'll be Tamar?
Yeah.
To make this story good?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're Toni Braxton.
Because you got to do the older one. Toni's older.
You're Toni Braxton and I'm Tamar.
Okay.
My job, I know that you are Toni Braxton. Mm-hmm. You're an A-list celebrity.
Hey, how you doing?
You ain't just out there. Can't nobody just walk up to Toni Braxton and say hi all the time. Hey. She ain't outside like that.
Tell him I'm not here.
Everybody knows Toni Braxton.
Right.
Ma, you know Toni Braxton, right?
But if you make a mistake and you pull in knuckleheads in your circle, that's going to mess with us too. If they had the Braxton.
So why would I bring, you're Toni Braxton. Mm-hmm. Why would I bring Chrisean Rock around you?
But they had to always put up with Tamar's mess, even on the show. So I still see that going on. Tamar was always involved and with people, and Toni and the sisters would go, oh, Lord, who's she with now?
Thank you.
Her other sister, Tawanda. They always questioned Tamar's circle of people.
Thank you.
So, yeah, it's understandable.
So she put Toni in that situation. Mm-hmm. For Toni to even have to deal with that.
So now Toni got to deal with the negative publicity.
She get negative publicity. You think you better than everybody. Yeah. You think you better than you an A-list. We made you. We can break you.
Thank you.
This girl gonna come up in here. You gonna pull your hand back and not touch her hand during a prayer thing. I thought y'all mama taught y'all better than that.
Dogged out.
She getting dogged out.
Hey everyone, I got lupus. I can't touch everyone's hands. So understand that.
And I
did acknowledge her.
I took it a step further. I don't care if I don't have lupus. I'm Toni Braxton.
Ooh. But Toni's not like that.
She's not like
that. That's why I don't know why they decided to dog her out like that.
Because it's Chrisean Rock's fans. Chrisean Rock's fans.
Well, they like her. They're messy.
A lot of them are bozos.
Like Trump's fans is like him.
Bozos.
Just messy. Just ugh.
And take up for her.
Yeah. We take up.
How you gonna take up for somebody crashing a prayer circle and then forcing yourself to hold hands with Tamar and Toni Braxton?
It ain't about the prayer. She should have held her hand.
And then punching James.
They messy like each other.
So messy.
So yeah. Okay.
All right. So that's all. I just wanted to say that.
You're probably not gonna